Hello everybody, so in today's video we have this stunning 1967 Volvo 131. So yeah, continuing with the Volvo theme of retro ratchet at the moment, this is certainly the oldest one that we've had on the channel. So it'll be interesting to look around it, get a look under the bonnet and see how it drives and see how it compares to that last one that we done. Because I can't remember what it was called. Right, let's take a wee look round outside of this one. Well, it's not really a three-box design, is it, like a typical Volvo? So we can't really refer to one of these as a brick. It's much too stylish, curved, to be that recognisable as a Volvo, but I do quite like it. Now let's look around the front here. Interesting number plate, NHS. You've got Volvo in big writing along the ridge of the bonnet there and a wee Volvo badge down there. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just not recognisable as an old Volvo. Right, let's have a look around the side. Oh, before we go, lovely big chrome bumpers there with overriders. But looking at that, it does look a very solid and robust car, and I bet these weigh a fair amount. So you have some 15-inch steel wheels here. This one does look in particularly good condition. I don't know why it's got a 121 badge on it. It's listed as a 131. Got a big running strip run along there. Now this is only a two-door car. Check these door handles out. These doors actually weigh a ton. Nice big firm clunk there when you close them. Let's look down that. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very stylish, this car. Now around the back, you've got that fuel filler in there, chrome bumper, single exhaust. You know what? It sits very, very low. It's definitely not your typical Volvo. So what do we think of the styling of this one? It's a beautiful car. It does look like a Jag or something like that. Don't put in the comments what you think about that. Right, let's take a wee look inside. Well, this is a really, really nice interior in this one. So let's start with the seats. I wonder if these are original seat covers. Do look like some kind of vinyl here. We don't have any headrests fitted on this one. And also no carpets. There's a rubber floor lining, so I wonder if that is standard spec on one of these. Put in the comments what you think about that. So we've got 4-speed manual gearbox here. Big, huge, long throw on that. So that's quite interesting. The steering wheel is massive. Very, very thin rimmed wheel, and we've got this strip speedometer. I think they're really, really nice. So I've never owned a car with that, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like when I'm driving. You've got these red painted areas here across the dash and across the doors, which actually really, really brighten things up in here. Perforated headlining, looks a little bit like Ford. What have we got here? Looks like an aftermarket radio cassette player has been fitted at some point. I don't think that would be original equipment in something of this age anyway. Digital clock's also been fitted, and this is your heater controls here. We have floor and we have defrost and we have your temperature. And that looks like the fan. You would just pull it out, two different settings. Voltmeter's been fitted in here. This one is probably your choke. That's your cigarette lighter. And what else do we have? Lights and wipers there. Yeah, so some very old-fashioned switchgear in this. These lovely little elasticated door bins and what looks like original Pioneer speakers in that door bin. And these little windows should open. Nope, that one doesn't want to open. All right, we'll come back to that later. Yeah, you sit very, very low down in this. No inertia reel belts on these. Same as that Morris Marina that I've done. Right, so we have a 1.8 4-pot here, longitudinally mounted, obviously rear wheel drive. A few obscure things to discuss here. So yeah, you've got a brake cylinder over there, the pipe routes around there, and then your servo looks like it is sitting right the way down here. Now I don't know if this is just a thing because this is a right-hand drive car, maybe left-hand drive ones, they sat up there. What have we got here? Single Zenith carburetor. That looks like it's been replaced or certainly overhauled. It's very, very clean. Big heater box sitting in the way there. Coil, very small radiator for this size of car, and a tiny little cooling fan behind it. This also looks like your radiator bottle sitting down here. Again, it looks like a drinks bottle, which is a little bit unusual. Right, let's take the Volvo for a drive. Amp light on. Starts on the button. Handbrake's on the right hand side, must remember that. No power steering on this model, but you do have a massive wheel to help you turn the car. First impressions, I can't see over the steering wheel again. That's the second car I've done today where I feel like I'm 15 and I can't see over the wheel. Turns very, very easy when it's up and running. Very bouncy. Quite a noisy old thing. Does remind me of the last old Volvo I did actually. Plenty of noise intrusion into the cabin. Gears are very, very smooth. It's quite a torquey unit actually. When you put your foot down, you know, it instantly wants to go. It's obviously not going to set the world on fire, one of these, but it drives vastly differently to the 144 that I last done. Yeah, quite a difference. That was recognisable in some ways as a Volvo, whereas this just doesn't seem to be. Steering's quite imprecise on these. You can get quite a lot of movement on the wheel there and not a lot going on down below. So factor that in when you're driving. And probably a booster seat so you can see over the steering wheel. But yeah, it's certainly a quirky old thing. So tough to say for me. I really like the looks of it. Like I said, it's not distinctively recognisable as a Volvo, but it does look quite cool. You know, 60s styling, very curved, big chunk of a big lump of a car. In terms of driving appeal, it doesn't really do it for me, unfortunately. But certainly, if I had lots of money, I would own one of these and just sit it in the garage and look at it. Yeah, I think too much steering play for me for one of these. I'm getting a sore neck trying to see over the steering wheel as well. My neck's way up like that.